SUVs inside the Shell gas station at 3101 North State Road 7 in Lauderdale Lake. For information, 954-816-2993. Thanks to Mikey's Car Wash and the Shell gas station on 441 and Oakland Park for your support to the ZOP Radio.
Don't worry about a thing.
Problems with your landlord? Well, it's about time to acquire your own home. AR1, state-of-the-art real estate and mortgage, are here for all your real estate and mortgage needs. You're not so sure how it works? Well, call the real estate and mortgage experts. That's Abdullah Richards at 954-958-9881 or 954-548-1799. And on the mortgage side, call Anne-Marie Richards at 954-908-3380 or 954-658-5911, or in Georgia 470-488-9175. So go ahead and call AR1 State-of-the-Art Real Estate and Mortgage for your free consultation today.
Just ease up, Mr. Landlord. Me can't take the pressure out your yard. Whoa, no.
My fellow gods, the dark skies have spoken.
It is time for Susan and I to retire.
But where will you go?
Sorry, Zeus! I need a charger in the... Oh! Thanks!
It's not rocket science. I'm heading out. Don't forget to take Peggy for a walk. Mwah.
Yo, Zeus! The little juice! That's it. I'm done with this place.
We'll see about that. Everything okay out there, baby?
Hey! Little Peggy, a little walk, huh?
I figure you could use a little pick-me-up.
All electric?
All electric.
The BMW iX. Electricity in its ultimate form.
Electric Avenue. Then we take it higher.
BMW, the ultimate electric driving machine.
I got a macchiato for a Zeus. Zeus?
And Zeus.
Whoa. Kind of like the Greek god of lightning?
It's exactly like that.
Cool.
Yeah. Natural vibration, you know?
Come make me tell you about the things them way I want, sir. Back in the days when the dancer used to warm, sir. When Clinton and Lindsay used to bust them, make them go on, sir. Whole heap of artists, Clinton bring come up and me.
Hi, welcome back to Reflections with Clinton and Lindsay right here on Flexx TV. As usual, we give you a very good guest. Today we have a very special guest, and of course we'll run down the top 30 New York chart and the top 25 South Florida reggae chart with TC. We'll be getting right back to the action after these words.
Yes, it's that time of year. It's tax time. Do you know where to get your taxes done? Don't worry. Blair's Management Tax and Accounting Services is the place for you. This is Nigel Blair. With over 26 years of experience in the tax and accounting field, we have what it takes to prepare your taxes the right way and to make sure you take advantages of all your tax deduction and all your tax credits and get you back the maximum amount of refunds possible. So don't delay. Call us today at 954-934-5700. That's 954-934-5700.
Okay, and here we are with our special guest, the one and only Suzanne Sultry, and she's one of those artists since I've been here in Florida. I've been watching her growth, and we want to welcome her to Reflections. Suzanne, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Now, I started taking notice of you, I would say, in the last 5 years. I've been to the garden a couple of times, and you seem like you're one of those guys that kind of get your mojo out there. I mean, it's a good training ground, I should say. And I would say I've been noticing you for 5 years, but obviously you've been in the business much longer than that.
Correct.
Tell us how long and how did you get into the business?
Well, how long? I would say from about 04.
Really?
04. How I got in was being asked to do backgrounds. Right. A prominent producer, band member, bass player.
I think I know who that is. Yes, them right.
Heard some little things, you know, singing, and I myself said, but I can do this. I've been doing it, not knowing what it's called, or not knowing, you know, but I did the music in school. But the long and short of it is, yes, he pointed out my talents and helped to groom them and teach me and get me into the studio and looking at editing and all the little its and pieces. Also, our dear past producer, Hugh Palmer.
Yes.
Also, he's also one of my mentors.
So going a bit further than that, you started out. When did you realize you have the talent and this is something you want to do? At what age? In school, church?
Well,
how far back would you go?
In school, we did drama, little skits, the choir in church, little singing here and there. But it's when I came to this country, going to karaoke with my friends, voicing out, hanging out, singing, and you will not believe this, Pat Montague.
Legendary radio jockey here in Florida.
They got Pat, and she says, Suzanne, she called me, Susie, you need to do music, you know. And I said, nonchalant, because, you know, but I kept going, and it was in the back of my head.
Right.
And another point that stuck out to me was this gentleman that always visit the karaoke spot, and I was singing one of my favorite songs. I covered it as well, I'll Never Love This Way Again by Dionne Warwick.
Nice, yes.
And he and his wife walked in, and I told him I'm done singing. And he says, please, do one more song, do my favorite. And he says, my anniversary, please, I want to sing this song to her. And I said, okay, I'll sing it for you.
That's nice.
Yes. So with that, I said, you know what? I'm not going to be bashful anymore. Because apparently how I made them feel, that's basically what transpired to now.
You mentioned when you came up from
Jamaica.
Okay.
Jamaica.
Where in Jamaica are you from?
I was born in Kingston, but I was raised up in Spanish Town.
Spanish?
Yeah.
I lie.
Yes,
City.
Yes.
That is my backyard.
Yes, I went to Jose Marti High School.
Right at the front of you?
Yes, sir.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
I have no idea. She's from Spanish Town.
Yes.
I'm from Spanish Town.
You know who called me Spaniard?
Who?
The big producer, man.
Oh, really?
And that's what he calls me, Spaniard. Because he's from Spanish.
Oh, you're from Spanish Town?
Yes,
oh, wow. So, and you went to Jonathan Grant?
No, I went to Jose.
Oh,
Jose was at the park.
Right, by the road. Right.
That's where I went. When I passed common entrance to go, it became a high school. Because it was a boarding school prior. So my grade to 89 was we go home every day.
Right.
So there were 4 more grades of boarders. So they kind of phased them out when we started.
So the bug got to you while you were in Jamaica?
Yes, and then started in school, even in high school, doing the projects. They'll hear me singing in class with my little friends, and boy, Suzanne can sing, call her up. So they kept calling me up every so often, in little things, and that's how it came about. But you build the confidence.
And you got older.
Yes, and you know what? I knew nothing about music, but you learn, and I was even blessed. I'm telling you, music really chose me. I told you, yes, music chose me.
Who were some of the growing up in Jamaica? Even when you came here, who were some of the people that you looked at inspired you in one way or another?
Looking at is one. Colin Davis was one of them.
Colin Davis.
Mark Griffiths was one of them.
Great.
Listening was the oldies. Listen was Dionne Warwick.
Nice.
The Manhattans, the Carpenters. That's when I got old. I knew who they were, but I hear those songs.
Right.
And Baltimore, the reggae song, Baltimore. That
with
song,
the Tamlins?
Yes, I love. That's the first time I got attracted to reggae, which is that bass and and I always loved that song, as well as "Lover's Found His Way" by Dennis Brown.
That's out of a background though. I could see why you sing the kind of songs that you sing.
Oh, okay.
Because you have that.
Yes.
So once you came straight to Florida?
Yes, straight to Florida. Daddy came and got us, and straight to Florida, straight here. Straight.
Never live in New York?
No, I just came back from there too.
No.
But
I don't know. I just see
I never lived in New York, never lived in any other state but Florida, but visited other states.
Oh, okay. Some of the songs you have done, like your new single now, and the one before that, did you do a song that was a cover of Millie Jackson song?
Yes, If You're Not Back in Love by a Monday.
Hold it. When I got that record, I'm like, how did she know this song? Because Millie Jackson is that legendary R&B female. She was a diva before the word diva was used.
Yes.
But she has a very strong southern voice.
Yes.
And that song wasn't easy to sing.
No.
That's a song that you would have to be a singer
to do
that song. How did you choose that song?
The choice was not mine alone.
Okay.
The choice was me and Ed's. Because actually when he brought the
idea... Your producer, Ed Robinson.
Producer, Ed Robinson. When he brought the idea to me, I was like, wow, you're in my head. You're always in my head. But you know, he kind of knows, as a producer, you know, you have to know your artists that you're working with and know what music they're going to be doing. So yes, we're always on point with that. So I love working with him.
Yeah. Because that's really a big people tune. That's what I call it.
Yes, and you know, with him, working with him, he just knows what to do, how to get what he needs to get, put you where you need to go, and you know, bring it there. But yes, I was really, really amazed when I was done recording.
And you did a darn good job with that song.
Thank you.
Because for me, if you can handle a Sam Cooke, a Slim Smith, a Millie Jackson, that's all I need to see out here. Because these are artists, even Stevie Wonder. It's kind of hard to sing those guys' songs. And when you cover them, you have to be able to have the ability to sing.
Yes.
You can play with a Stevie Wonder song. I remember one season of American Idol.
Oh, really?
When he was the what do they call it, the coach or whatever that week.
From one of the coaches.
And all of them just couldn't handle the Stevie Wonder thing, because you know Stevie, he goes like a wave. It goes like a wave.
And funny, one of my first songs, because I know a lot of old songs, but one of the first, and I know his songs too.
Yes.
One of the first songs that I did was Overjoyed.
Overjoyed.
When everybody hear me singing that song, and I'm like, this is okay, Stevie Wonder.
Yeah,
she's singing Stevie Wonder.
Is very difficult to sing.
Yes, I did, but I fell in love with I was able to move my vocals around, so I knew I could handle that song.
Okay. So you will have to have that ability to be able to move it like a wave.
I love stuff like that, like off notes, like the turning up the notes. Those are very attractive to me. So they kind of get you that sweet spot.
So when you talk like this though, it tells me, do you have any kind of training to know notes and keys and all of that?
No.
You don't?
No, I've never been trained.
Wow.
Never been trained. I was told, I don't know what it meant, but I'm able to sing the song. Right, the same key the song is recorded in. For somebody to sing the song for me, I can sing the song. They want to catch a key, they'll sing the song for me quick, and they'll get the key for me. I don't know what the keys are.
So you think that's a God-given talent there?
I think it is.
Great.
I think it is.
Great.
I think it is. I used to remember my mom singing, and I would be singing something behind her, but I didn't know that was called harmony. I had no idea, but I know I used to love her singing Amazing Grace. And I'll be going on a note. I don't know what note it is, but I find one. But doing recordings for background vocals for different artists that I've been doing over the years, I realize what they are.
So let me ask you, with your ability to provide background vocals, you are one of the most in-demand vocalists here in Florida. Like Glenn Washington, I do an album, you have to be one of the background vocals? Well,
not necessarily, because everybody has their style and everybody has a different tone, and you know, might not be the right fit for him depending on what he's doing. So there are other female artists that's in tone that are, you know, in the same bracket as I am. So I might not be fit for him, but they might be, and vice versa. So it all depends on what they're looking for.
If they call you, would you recommend another singer if you think you're not the person?
Most definitely.
Oh, that's great.
Most definitely, because when you know, some of them don't know what they want because they have to get guidance.
You're talking the singers.
The singers, yes. They have to get little guidance in terms of what the song is like. But when some of them will come to the table with what they want to hear, then depending on the producer, they might have different samples of different artists. So they'll play them and then they'll choose. Because even for me, I was honored and blessed to do a track on David Upson's Jesus Love Story.
Oh, really? Oh, nice. And that's one of his last and best gospel albums.
Track 9 was me.
Okay. Let me ask you, other South Florida bred artists, what are the advantages and disadvantages of being, you know, a star in South Florida? Do you get recognition outside of the state of Florida? And if you don't, what can or would you do to kind of improve your image outside of Florida?
Okay, well, first, marketing and shows outside of Florida.
Okay.
That's, people need to see you. So they can hear you on the radio all day long, but they want to see you and feel your presence, feel you enjoying the music as you are, you know, as they are. And even here, yes, a lot of people know that I'm pretty good, and I appreciate that. Thanks for the support all through the years, but they will just have to acknowledge us. Just have to acknowledge us and just treat us fairly. You know, give us our due respect, and you know, basically, you know, nurture your own. Put it that way. Nurture your own.
Because you know, you do have artists that even say in New York that have been able to break through that New York artist sort of label. You know, you have artists like Shinehead, Shelly Thunder, Sister Carol. They have become international known. And here in Florida, I must admit, in the last 15, 20 years, Florida has taken over from New York as the capital of reggae in America.
Okay.
And you know, when you think of producers like Ed Robinson, Willie Lindo, and those guys that are down here, you find that even New York artists want to come down here and to record. So I think you're in a good place at this time.
Thanks.
Because of the, and like you said, we just maybe need to do some more marketing to get your name, and because in New York, I play you on the radio and you have a name there, but like you said, people still need to see, you know, to fit that face
with the name and the music
and the music.
Yes, the image too.
For young, you know, reggae is a male-dominated industry. We all know that.
Yes.
Right? It's a fact. How do you survive as a female? Is there a problem in today's world, in the 21st century, as the ladies them had it so hard back in the days to even be heard without being sexually harassed? Or do you find that other issue today?
It's still an issue. I have never experienced it, thank God, and I'm blessed to not experience it so far. In production wise, I've been approached. by different artists. No need to disclose.
No, of course not.
Again, like you said,
they will sue us. That's a libel.
Exactly. But again, like you said, I wouldn't say I've been harassed, but they still use that idea to get what if you don't, I won't.
But I talk to so many female artists that don't even have a clue that was the situation 30 years ago, because it's not as popular, not as not being relevant to say if you don't record with me, or if you don't sleep with me, you won't record. Because we are living in an age now that who cares? If you sound good, you sound good.
Exactly. Well, the only thing, a producer might approach you and they'll have an idea for a song and they want to get it recorded. But if you want to record someone, why you shelving it? Right. You're gonna just want to hear their voice. I don't know what the idea is, but I don't venture off in much of those. I stick to my team, and if I can record with others, but it's gonna go
your team works for you.
My team works for me. Yes.
And that would include
Joanna Marie, Ed Robinson. Ed is the producer. Joanna is my manager.
Yeah, and I noticed your latest song, No Ease Up was written by the legendary Hopeton Linda.
Yes, it was.
How did that come about? Did he write it for you per se, or did you ask him, hey Hopeton, I need a song? And he said, I have one in my briefcase here, let me pull it out. How did that go?
No, well, I needed it years ago, before I even decided to do music. He approached me because he probably heard me before, and he said, I would love to write for you one day. And I said, sure. I think Zerma introduced to me, and he said, yes, man, I've seen her at the Garden. And he said, I would love to write for you one day. And I said, sure, I love the opportunity to. So when the opportunity presented itself, we had a track, and he said, do you want a song or a hit? I said, I want a hit. He says, all right. And he asked me for some ideas, what song I want to write about, and I told him.
Okay.
And we were looking for songs now to complete the album or EP that I'm doing, and want to put an original out. And I said, but I had it for a while. And I said, I have this song, and I sent it to Joanna. And Joanna make her calls, do what she does, and got it done, and here we are.
Tell us, when you're talking to me, you have to be very careful what you say. I jump on the next question. Tell us about this EP. I had no clue you guys are keeping secrets from me, huh?
Oh, no, we're not keeping secrets, but the next song out, we wanted an original.
No Ease Up.
No Ease Up is an original.
Yes,
so that was the main thing. Yeah. And of course, you will be working on an EP as an artist. You put out certain songs, and the goal is to get that done. Right. So that's in the making. It's in the works.
How far have you reached now? EP, maybe 6-7 tracks?
Almost there.
Almost there. Will this be your first EP album?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
My question would be, why it's taking so long? Why did it take so long to?
Well, the project started with another producer.
Right.
And during the course of that, I guess changes were made.
Okay.
So we kind of backed off and refresh, come again, and I was a part of the girls group. That Joanna was, was managing as well. So when we do away with that, Joanna decided to keep manage me, and we decided to we're gonna go full force ahead with my career and my music.
Oh, okay. For young women listening and watching us right now and say, I want to get into the business, what sort of advice? I'm sure you've been asked this every time you're interviewed, but it's really a good question.
Yes, it is.
Because people are out there looking, just like how you would listen to, Marcia Griffiths or Carleen Davis. There are people out there looking at you right now. Say, man, I want to be just like her. What do you tell them?
I'll tell them, if that's a dream of yours, don't give up on that dream. But while you're heading to that dream, you do your work, do your homework, and always just do your work, put the work in, never stop. Okay. Because it's not a fast-growing business. It has its ups and downs. But if that's your dream and that's your passion, then you go straight for it. Don't let anybody tell you no.
If I should ask you if I ride in your car and I turn on your CD, radio, whatever, who will I be hearing?
The singer or the station?
The singer.
The singer?
Yeah.
I'm not sure because it's on.
No, who do you play when you're driving around South Florida? Which singer or artist do you listen to? Let me rephrase the question.
It varies, because
right now, who you are in whose mood? Like sometimes I'm on the radio, I'm in a Dennis Brown mood. I just play Dennis Brown. I'm in a Ken Booth mood. Whose mood are you in right now?
I'm in a Master Griffiths mood.
You really?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what I was trying to ask.
I'm in her kind of mood right
now.
Yes.
So if I go downstairs, jump in your car, most likely we're gonna be hearing.
I shall sing as long as I live.
I tell you one thing. I spoke with Marcia just yesterday.
Oh, you did?
She's gonna be honored at the Reggae Icons Awards, being put on by the Marimar.
I did.
Alexandra Davis.
I did that event last year.
Yeah, I was honored there last year.
Yes, I did that event.
I remember.
Yes.
So Marcia Griffiths and Wee Paul from Stone Love are the two nominees. Well, not nominees, they are awardees.
Awardees.
Yeah, so that might be a moment for you to pass through and heal up your sister.
Well, most definitely if time permits and if I'm, if it's opportunity to present itself.
Yeah, that would be good.
Because it's a private event. Open to the public, but not as.
Yeah, you have to get tickets. It's not an open thing.
I see what my manager.
She's definitely gotta be there.
Well,
I mean, it's.
I would love to be there.
Invitation event.
Oh, yes.
They don't sell tickets because it's the city of Marimar that's put it up. Last year I was one, along with Inner Circle.
Inner Circle, right?
Yes. And Rita Marley. So they do 3 per.
I think it was 4.
It was 4?
Dale Holness.
Dale Holness. Yeah, they do 3
three in the business and one
and then one
outside. Okay.
But I know I seen a lady. She's a commissioner somewhere. She's one of the awardees.
Do you remember the name?
No, I don't remember her name.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Well, I'd love to be there.
Well, listen, we could go on and on and on. One last question: who would you like to collaborate with? Who would you like to do a combination with? Do you have an A-list of artists? I can think of one. I don't know if you have done any recording with her, but I see you and Fiona doing something.
Oh, really?
Yes. Who else would? Well, that's what I see. But who would you like to work with? Is there anybody out there that you would like to work with?
I would like to work with Romaine
Virgo. Yes, a good choice.
I would like to also work with Christopher Martin.
Good. You know, when you say Romaine, Christopher, they're
but one in, now they're one or the other.
Yeah.
But before, they have their own individual stuff.
Right.
But those names were the names. I'd also love to collab with Annette Brissette.
Oh my goodness! That's a power voice there.
Yes, I used to work with her.
Oh really?
Yes,
she's a very good writer.
I did supporting vocals for her. Back in when we're called supporting vocals.
Supporting vocals.
I want to separate from the background.
Okay,
vocals.
all right.
We're all singers.
I will.
You have to be a singer to be able to.
Okay, I'll update my vocabulary. Supporting, you said?
Supporting vocals.
Supporting. Let me jot this down, all right? No, but I see you. I see you even with this girl in Jamaica, Elaine.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I think Yana would make magic.
Yes, I admire her too.
Yes.
Yes, cool.
So we should work on that.
Yes. Okay, producer.
Joanna, we gotta work. Listen, Susan. Oh, one last thing, everybody is gonna ask me why I didn't ask Sultry.
Oh.
You think you're gonna get away, huh? How did you come by Sultry? It's very mature, very soft, very sexy name. How did that come about? How did that come about?
Well, you'll be surprised. I'll tell you. My voice was called Sultry by the one and only Luther Mack.
Oh my goodness!
Luther Mack had me on a show when he used to do the last Saturdays. Back then, I think it was 09. And he did the ad for the show. And he said, you'll be hearing from the Sultry voice off. And when I was looking for a name, I'm like,
So you never had a name at that time?
No, at that time, no. You know, I didn't know me as Suzanne, but I wanted to put a little, you know,
touch
to the name.
A little sexiness to
yes,
it.
I wouldn't lose my, everybody know me by my first name.
Yeah,
so I said, you know what? Yeah, Sultry, that's a couple.
That's it, yeah. Hey, Luther. Good job. Good job, Luther.
Yes.
And he just put out his first book just recently.
I saw it, yes. I worked with Luther on corporate productions as well, long, you know, from back in the day, or 8 or 9.
Right, when he was doing
his shows, and he hired me to work with the great Gregory Isaacs, John Holt.
Nice.
Yeah, and
at the rodeo ground he used to do these shows.
I did that there too, and I did it Pompano.
Okay.
Yes, I've done my share of, you know, working.
Supporting vocals.
I'm working alongside the greats, you know, I've done a couple.
So now is your time to shine. You get out of the shadows of those people.
Exactly. Well, one they said, you know, always shine your lane, it will glisten. One day, keep cleaning your area. The pie is big.
Yeah, it is.
It's big. Well, it might be small, but it's big. Everybody has yours.
And for a talent like yours, the world is patiently waiting.
I appreciate
and I think, you know, no Ease Up gotta be a song that's gotta take your name across, because it has a very European appeal.
Nice.
It has that, you know the European them love the lovers rock thing.
Oh,
and
that's me. That's me
that's
all day.
Even the one, you know, if you're not back in love by Monday, it has that feel. Yeah.
I was told that. But yeah,
so
listen to it. You know, you listen to your songs and wow, that's me.
Yeah. It's just a matter of time, you know. You have to be patient.
Of course.
And you keep putting out good work.
Yes.
Probably one is just gonna take off like you never expected.
Appreciate it. And with the support from you and the others and my great team, my producer, Ed Robinson. I can't speak enough of him because he came down here and he saw me and says, listen, once I'm around, I got you.
All right.
And I appreciate him so much.
Good job, my friend.
Yeah. Him and Joanna Marie, you know, I'm out. Tell me how you feel, give me your compliments, your heads up. The song is out on all platforms, and I really do hope you continue supporting and enjoying the music I bring.
All right. Okay, so that's it. That's our guest for today, Miss Suzanne Sultry. And again, we want to thank her. And thank Ed Robinson and Joanna Marie for allowing her to be here with us right here on Reflection. We'll be right back after these words.
Yes, it's that time of year. It's tax time. Do you know where to get your taxes done? Don't worry. Blair's Management Tax and Accounting Services is the place for you. This is Nigel Blair. With over 26 years of experience in the tax and accounting field, we have what it takes to prepare your taxes the right way and to make sure you take advantages of all your tax deduction and all your tax credits and get you back the maximum amount of refunds possible. So don't delay. Call us today at 954-934-5700. That's 954-934-5700.
Okay, that's it for this week. I want to thank our guest Suzanne Sultry for passing through, and of course TC with the top 30 and the top 25 countdown. And that's it until next week. You have a good week, and I'll be back with you right here on Flexx TV with Reflection with Clinton Lindsay. Until then, may the good Lord bless and keep you.
Come make me tell you about the things them way I want, sir. Back in the days when the dancehall used to warm, sir. When Clinton Lindsay used to bust them, make them go on, sir. Whole heap of artists Clinton bring come up and
vibration, you know.
Back.
Well, we're moving on up to the side.
Flexx Fridays is back, and it's bigger and better. Starting February 17 and every Friday thereafter, it's Flexx Fridays at the new luxury and spacious venue, top tier restaurant and lounge, which